to thank our parents, families, and supporters for being here today and all that you do behind the scenes to help our student athletes succeed. From early mornings to late night pickups, all the words of encouragement and all of your support, it is something that makes an enormous difference to our athletes. Congratulations to our student athletes who've shown dedication and resilience this season, teamwork, and competing on and off the court with wonderful sportsmanship and representing our school. And we appreciate that. And also to our coaches behind us for your time and energy, for not much more than the monetary isn't there, but all of the other accolades. Thank you for your heart and energy and for accepting the pay of thanks from our athletes as compensation a lot of days. So with that, I would like for us to begin with our coaches, and we will begin with our varsity swim coach.
Good morning. Let's have all the varsity swimmers come up front. Hello, my name is Coach Bartholomew, and I had the pleasure of coaching the varsity swim team this season. From the very beginning of the season, the group of girls set out to build something special, and their hard work and teamwork were evident in every practice and meet. At the start of the season, the team set 4 clear goals. The first was to build a positive team culture. The second was to develop strong swimming technique for all events, for all the swimmers. The third was to achieve 75% or more personal best swims during regular season meets. And the fourth was to have 100% of the girls swim personal best at the conference and state championship meets. I'm incredibly proud to say that this team reached every single one of these goals. We celebrated reaching our goals this season and enjoyed ringing the victory bell many times. 75% of all of our races this season were personal best swims. So this means 3 out of 4 times a St. Mary's girl stepped on the block that the time they swam was going to be a time that they faster than what they had done before. In swimming, this is a huge accomplishment because it's a sport that's measured in hundredths of a second. Improvements don't happen by accident. It takes discipline, hard work, mental toughness throughout every day of practice. Each swimmer's personal improvements supported our overall team success, transforming what is often known as an individual sport to become a team effort. This season marks the highest number of state qualifiers in our program had over the past 6 years. This is a testament to the commitment and dedication of every athlete on this team. I especially want to thank our 6 seniors. They've helped create a culture we've aimed for on day one, and the impact will be felt long after this season. To all the returning swimmers, I'm confident we'll continue to build on the momentum and continue to grow stronger next season. The coaches look forward to having all the returners back with many of your St. Mary's classmates next year. Thank you to Coach Sutton for helping us when unexpected injuries arose. Thank you to Coach Hummel and the leadership at St. Mary's for providing Coach Holly and I the opportunity to coach the swim team here. Thank you, Coach Holly, for joining our team this season as an assistant coach. It's been an honor to coach this team, and we've had a really good time and a lot of success. Coach Holly and I thoroughly enjoyed supporting the girls to become stronger women in and out of the pool, and we can't wait to see what you accomplish next year. Going on to our award winners. It's my pleasure to present this year's Coaches Award to a swimmer who exemplifies dedication, improvement, and leadership in and out of the pool. She qualified for the state meet, showing the results of her consistent effort and determination. But what makes her stand out even more is the work she put in every single day, her strong work ethic, her commitment to attending practice, and her willingness to push herself, even when it was challenging. She brought a positive attitude to every practice and meet, encouraging her teammates and helping to create a positive team culture. This year's Coaches Award goes to Riley. All right, this year's Most Improved Award. This swimmer improved tremendously in all the races she swam this season. She became a stronger and efficient swimmer throughout the season. She was always willing to apply corrections on technique and improve her strokes. Over the course of the season, she improved by over 9 seconds in the 50 freestyle and 26 seconds in the 100 freestyle. She scored points through relays at the conference championship meet and qualified to swim in relays at the state championship meet. This year's most improved recipient is Julia Lantos. Going on to our final award, our team MVP. This athlete had an outstanding season, which made a huge impact on our team, not just with her swims, but with her energy, positivity, and team spirit. At the conference meet, she placed in the top 5 in all of her individual races. She qualified in all of her events this season for the state meet, proving her versatility and commitment to improving across the board. One of the most exciting parts of her season was on the way she discovered a new strength in a race she hadn't focused on before. She challenged herself, trusted her training, and ended up surprising herself and us with strong results. The willingness to push beyond the comfort zones is exactly what being a great teammate is all about, and it's my honor to recognize this year's MVP, Sienna. All right, thank you, and congratulations on a great season.
JV cheer, if you guys want to come up here. Okay, hi everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ashley and I'm the head coach for the JV cheerleading team. Before I say anything else, I just want to say how grateful I am for St. Mary's for trusting me with leading this program. JV Cheer is a brand new program to St. Mary's this year, and getting to be a part of building something from the ground up has been really special. I've had the absolute privilege of working with these 14 extremely talented, dedicated, hardworking young women. It's hard for me to believe how quickly the season has flown by. It honestly feels like we had tryouts just yesterday. This team has been so special to me, not only because it's new to the school, but because of each and every team member a part of it. For some of the athletes, they've never cheered before this season, and if you saw them now, you would never even know it. The growth that they've had shown in just a few short months is something to be proud of. They've worked hard, pushed themselves, and shown up at each practice ready to work, even when I would show up with crazy ideas each practice. Their work ethic, determination to just get 1% better every day never cease to amaze me. Everyone here gets to see their progress at games, but I have gotten to see the behind-the-scenes moments, the effort, perseverance, breakthroughs, and sometimes even frustration. It has been in these moments that make this team feel like a family. They come in ready to work, try new things, and support each other along the way. Some of them are a little crazy and they keep me on my toes, but I say that with love. And they always bring a positive attitude, willingness to learn, and a lot of heart. This moment is definitely bittersweet. I'm sad that this season has come to an end, but I am so proud of all that these girls have accomplished, and I'm thankful for the opportunity to celebrate them today. Coaching this team has been such a joy, and I cannot be more proud to be your coach. Okay, we'll start with Coach's Award. So the Coach's Award is a very special honor because it represents what coaches value the most. The award goes beyond performance and talent. It recognizes heart, effort, attitude, and commitment. Cheer isn't about what happens on the mat. It's about showing up every day, ready to work, staying positive through changes and challenges, supporting your teammates, and never giving up when things get tough. The Coach's Award is given to an athlete that embodies all of these qualities. This athlete may not always have the loudest voice, but they consistently lead by example, listen, take constructive criticism well, and always give their best effort. They're respectful, dependable, and always willing to step outside of their comfort zone for the betterment of the team. This person brings positive energy to the team, lifts others up, and takes the time to ask questions on how to better themselves. This person has grown so much over the little time that we've had together, and it has been because of the coachable attitude that she brings to every practice. This award goes to someone who may not always seek the spotlight, but whose impact is felt each day. A little bit about this athlete is that she consistently asks after practice,
how she can better herself at home to be a better athlete. She has been extremely coachable and always helps to step in where she is needed. I'm proud to present the Coaches Award to Rachel Lee. It says tennis on there, by the way. We're going to get it fixed though. Okay. The next one that I'll present is the Most Improved. The Most Improved Award is one of my favorite awards to give out because it represents growth, hard work, and determination. Cheer is a sport that challenges both physically and mentally, and improvement doesn't always happen overnight. It comes from showing up every day, working hard when others don't. I have had the privilege of watching each of these girls not only gain new skills in this sport, but a true passion to keep them showing up to each practice and working hard outside of it to get better. This award is given to an athlete who has made incredible strides in their progress throughout the season, whether it is mastering a new skill, gaining confidence in new ones, improving technique, or stepping into a bigger role on the team. Their growth has been inspiring as a coach to watch. The Most Improved athlete never stops learning. They take corrections, ask questions, and push themselves beyond their comfort zone. They trusted the process and believed in themselves, their team, and me as a coach. This award is a reminder that progress is just as important as perfection, and hard work is worth it. A little bit about this person is that they've never cheered before, and when trying out, they actually didn't know which position to try out for. The truth is that she would have been good in any position because she has the kind of work ethic that would drive her to succeed in any role. But I am very proud of the growth that she's had. I'm thankful for the trust that she's put in myself and her teammates, and it has been such a joy watching you grow as an athlete. Keep the hard work ethic up, and everything that you do will be successful, I have no doubt. So without further ado, I would like to present the Most Improved to Liv Hogan. Lastly, we have our MVP. Last but not least, our MVP award is a hard award to give out, especially for cheer, as we truly don't function without each other. Every athlete plays an important role, and our sport depends on trust, effort, and team collaboration. The MVP is someone who shows up every day ready to work, who supports their teammates, and who pushes themselves and others to be better. This athlete steps up to lead by example, brings positive attitude to the gym, and who helps set the tone for the entire team. They hold themselves to a high standard and help elevate the team as a whole. This award goes to someone who represents what our program stands for and who truly embodies what it means to be the most valuable player. One thing about this athlete is that she always asks me at practice, practically begging me, to do the stunt or pyramid just one more time. She is set on executing each skill to perfection, and she usually is the first one on the mat and the last one off of it. Her leadership skills have been invaluable to myself as a coach, and I'm extremely proud to present her with this award today. Our most valuable player is A.D. Hale. Thank you, guys. Varsity cheer can come up. Okay.
Hi all, my name is Tess. I'm the varsity cheer coach here at St. Mary's. This is my third year coaching the cheer team and the fourth year having the cheer team at St. Mary's in general. Over the past 3 years, the team has grown and expanded in so many great ways, and we're so thankful that this year we were able to even expand and add a JV team. The way this program has grown is such a testament to the hard work that the athletes have put in, and I'm super proud to be a part of it. The girls on the varsity team showed up every day wanting to work hard and learn new skills, and I'm so proud of all that they accomplished. We had 12 girls returning from last year and only 3 new members, which you might have not known because if you saw them at a game, you would think they have been doing this for many years. They challenged themselves, encouraged each other, and gave each other grace. I'm so proud of each of them. I want to give a big thank you to our 7 seniors for displaying great leadership this year. A special shout out to Mills Edwards, who was our only senior who has cheered all 4 years at St. Mary's. Moving on to our awards, I'll start with Coach's Award. So the Coach's Award for this year goes to an athlete who demonstrated great leadership, always showed up to practice or games with a positive attitude, willing to learn and try new things. She consistently encouraged her teammates not only through her words but through her actions, and every member of this team is a better person and athlete because of her. Rather than getting frustrated when something wasn't working, she always found a way to make it work. I'm super honored to be her coach. This year, the Coach's Award goes to Eliza Baggett. Next, the MVP Award. So the MVP Award for this year goes to an athlete who showed up to every game in practice, never making excuses, never complaining, just always finding a way to be there for her team. Although she's a younger member on the team, she exemplified amazing leadership. I think she missed a total of 2 things this entire year, which is really impressive because we have a lot between practice and games and tumbling. One of the best traits as a cheerleader is to be able to perform well no matter who you're basing or flying with, which is harder than it sounds, but this athlete proved that she can make it work with anyone that she's put with, whether it's other bases or a different flyer, and she'll always find a way to execute this stunt perfectly. She's not only a strong base, but a strong tumbler, and she's always impressed the crowds as she tumbled down the court. The MVP award for this year goes to Elizabeth Humphrey. And then finally, the most improved award for this year goes to an athlete who tried out with little to no experience in stunting, which I actually didn't know. I learned it because her mom told me. She picked up stunting quickly, was always willing to try new things, and applied feedback every time she received it. She constantly asked me or her teammates how she could improve. If you saw her at a game, you probably didn't know that this was her first time on the cheer team, and like me, it was news to me. But the most improved award for this year goes to Crawford Norman.
Good morning. I didn't have to ask them to come on up. I said, can my baby girls come on up? So my name is Naisha McCoy. I'm the head, I was a head basketball coach for JV. Also accompanying me was Coach Reggie as well. But on behalf of our coaching staff, I want to welcome all of our family, friends, and supporters here today. Thank you for being here to celebrate an incredible season with our JV girls basketball. To our parents and guardians, thank you for your support, your rides to practice, your encouragement after tough losses, and your presence in the stands to cheer us on at the home and away games. We really, truly could not do this without you guys. And to our players. I'm so proud of each of you, every one of you. This season wasn't just about wins and losses. It was about growth, resilience, teamwork, and heart, in which all of you guys showed this season. You represented our program with character and class. This team, they showed commitment to getting better every single day, games and practices. Toughness in close games. Growth and confidence and basketball, and then support for one another on and off the court. And I think they taught me some TikTok videos. More TikTok videos. So now, getting on with the awards. For the most improved player, so this athlete showed tremendous growth from first practice to the final game. Their dedication and hard work truly paid off. Most improved goes to Alice Sharp. I'm nervous up here. So. All right, so next award goes to the Coaches Award. So this award represents heart, leadership, attitude, and commitment. It goes to a player who embodies what our program truly stands for. This award goes to Margot Ramsey. Okay, lastly is most valuable player, the MVP. This award goes to the player who consistently made an impact in games, led by example, and elevated the team in big adverse moments. I'm gonna just say one little thing about this person. So first game, she came to me and she had just got her ears pierced. And she said, I don't know if I can take them out. I can't take them out. I just got my ears pierced. I said, well, you have to take them out when you don't play. And she chose, at first I was like, I don't know if she's going to choose to take them out, but I beat her out there on the floor. She chose to take her earring off. She's like, what if they close up? I said, we're not worried about that right now. We got to play. We're just going to pray and hope that they don't close up. So MVP goes to Willa Johnson.
Coach Ann and I are thrilled, excited to be able to celebrate this team with all of you today. It is an honor to be able to talk about this team and the very special season that we had together. So, before we begin talking about their awesomeness though, we first need to say thank yous. And so, going off script because I forgot to write it, but as always, thank you to the cheer team. The cheer team comes out every game and supports us in a way that just adds so much energy to the gym. We moved their location this year to fit more fans in, and I didn't realize that they would also then hear everything I said under my breath. So I also appreciate and am thankful for the cheer team's discretion. So we received so much support throughout the season, so it's important to recognize the people who make it so that we can just focus on playing the games. Every year, the dynamic duo of Mr. Hoskin and Ms. Leggett make sure our games run smoothly, and we have good relationships with the referees, so thank you to them. This year, they were joined by Mr. Wesley doing graphics and Mr. Allman adding his voice to the game, which were both exciting additions to our home games. The fact that so many people help out to make our games run smoothly is something that we are grateful for, and really allows us, like I said, just to focus on coaching and on playing the game of basketball. So we would, of course, never not be able to be as successful as we were without the support of Ms. Sefton, who keeps us healthy and on the court mostly intact, right? So thank you for all of your hard work. And of course, a huge thank you to Mrs. Hummel, who is always thinking about what we need a few days ahead of when before we realize that we actually need them. So we also have a special thank you this year to the Chambly family, right? They hosted us in the Hosky. We were able to participate in the tournament, get some extra games in, and have a really good bonding time. But I think we came back a stronger team and a more connected team after that. We almost lost Janelle to Miriam's golf cart driving, but in the end, even that made us a stronger team. And the biggest thank you is to everyone who showed up to our games this year. I took a moment in the Wesleyan Christian game, our playoff game, to look around in the first quarter and just did a quick count and saw that we had as many people, as many of our fans at that point in time in the gym who had traveled 2 hours or so to the gym as the home team did. So it's awesome to have such a supportive community with us at all times. So to the season report. There's a saying that days are long and years are short. The season can feel long at times, but It seems like just yesterday that we were holding tryouts and wondering what the season held. So at that time that Kate was telling us all that the horses were in the stable, and that Amelia was showing us on TikTok with dances that the horses were in the stable. So that's when we realized Amelia is not shy, and it was just a whole big long game that she was playing. So I'm thrilled to report that on the season we had a record of 15-8. The Saints had the most wins and the best winning percentage and the highest state ranking that I could find in the 15 years of history on MaxPreps. So. If you want to go back farther than that, we'll need Miss Swain's help. Okay? So she has the paperwork. We were led by 4 incredible seniors this year, so I'd like to recognize Harper, Kate, Maya, and Janelle for their leadership. They did a phenomenal job of using their unique personalities and strengths, their very different personalities and strengths, to provide consistent leadership to our team. They worked as a team within our team. We're going to miss them next year, but they can feel proud knowing that not only did they lead us to success this year, but they've set us up in a great position for future success as well. So, thank you to them. Individual awards time. Okay, most improved. The winner of this award this year came to us ready to play, ready to make an impact, and then I told her that she was going to have to play the hardest position on offense, and that I'd also make her guard the other team's best player time and time again. It was awesome seeing her grow in confidence, running our offense, handling the pressure of the defense of the other team. She led our team in assists, while also having the second highest averages for rebounds and steals on the year. So please join me in congratulating Mia Gray-Prince. Okay, Coaches Award. This is a tough award because there really is no definition for the award, so as you've heard, the different coaches have kind of defined it as they've been up here. Coach Ann and I spent a long time discussing it, and we decided to give it to a player who continually, multiple times, consistently stepped up throughout the season and really stepped up in some of the toughest situations. She led our team scoring 7 times and was our second leading scorer overall. She was our most consistent outside threat from 3, hitting over 33 pointers this season. She gives it all on the court, to the point of passing out on the bench, which is a little scary. She fought through adversity this season, but kept coming back and producing. So please join me in congratulating Beatrice. Okay, so MVP. No surprises here. She led the team in scoring, rebounding, steals, and blocks. She had 14 double-doubles this season, leading the 4A classification in the state of North Carolina. She was selected to the first team all-conference. That's news to you. Congratulations on that. What more do I need to say? We are going to miss watching her on the court at St. Mary's, but we look forward to seeing her play wherever she goes next year. So, this year's MVP, Janelle Johnson. And last thing for the girls standing up here, 8 months until next season, so let's get to work. Thank you.
Thank you, coaches, again today. This is what reminds us of why we love high school and why we love high school sports. I would be remiss if I did not say thank you again to our parents, our players and coaches, but I also want to say a special thank you to our faculty and staff, whether you help get the field ready or you're that teacher who lets them out of class early, who supports them after the game because they miss your class. It is truly what makes us a community, is how we come together to support the different programs on the school. So thank you all again for how you make us a community and how you represent us in that community on and off the field. So thank you all for joining us today and for your continued support. I ask that any of our 15 award winners, if you will please stay and